I'm going to do a reading for all of my Aries. All right, so if you're Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus signs, let's see what the current energies look like for all of my Aries moving forward through this week. Grateful, thankful for the messages, always. Thankful to each and every one of you as well. Let me see if I can pull myself up here. Nope. Let's see. Give me just a moment. More people come in. There I am. All right, so as always, if there are people in the chat and want to stick around at the end, I will pull cards. But in the meantime, let's focus our attention to all of my Aries for this next 7 to 10 days. We are in the beginning of March, Pisces season. So let's see what's going on. Venus is in retrograde in your sign, Aries, and yeah, I guess Mercury's going retrograde. We got a couple of eclipses. We got all kinds of stuff happening. So let's see what your week looks like. All right, Aries. First card's out for you. We have the Wheel of Fortune. I like that. Well, for you, things are going good. We like that. Six of Pentacles coming in reversed. Eight of Pentacles also reversed. All right, so listen, if something this week goes down, you need to see it as a blessing, all right? Because I see the Six of Pentacles coming in reverse. The situation comes in that doesn't come out very fair. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles above you, and it is reversed. So you may feel as if some of you may lose a job with this energy here, because I just don't like that. The Six of Pentacles, when it comes to the Wheel of Fortune, it's like I think you think, you know, things are going to be okay, and then boom, I feel like something gets pulled from underneath you. And here we have the Knight of Swords coming in reversed. So let's pull some more cards and see what this really means. See if we can figure it out. Now, in the recent past, Aries, we have the Star card coming out. So I think, you know, you hit a real good, you know, kind of, you know, strut in your life, because we have the Star card, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So maybe you came into a little bit of money, maybe you came into something, you know, that, you know, your luck kind of shifted a little bit. Things were really, really good. But in so doing, it's almost as if it was too good to be true, and quickly things turned. All right, because here we have the Six of Pentacles on top of that Wheel of Fortune. So, you know, it's one of those things. If somebody promises you, you know, hey, I'm going to do this. All right, I'm going to do this, and don't you worry about a thing. And then they get done and they do you this grand favor. And then when they're finished, they expect you to give them money. Right? And then this big argument comes up. Well, I did all of this for you, right? Because we have passive aggressive energy here. And it's really a little bit quite upsetting. So what turns out to be this really good thing ends up being something really, really kind of not so great. And then we have the Ten of Cups in your near future, and it is reversed, you know. So something kind of turns. All right, and it could be one of those things. It's like maybe, you know, you got a new heater. All right, we'll use a heater, right? And it's like, finally, we got this great new heater, and we're going to be warm. And then you find out that the heater doesn't work. All right, and what you thought was going to be a really great thing now doesn't work. You know, it's that kind of an energy that you are dealing with this week. But, you know, I don't like the passive aggressiveness that is going on here, you know, because, you know, it's one of these things where I think you deal with an energy where this has been going on. You know, well, I do this for you. What do you do for me? And then, you know, this person, I feel as if there's an energy around you that they talk a lot, but there's not a lot of action. So I don't like the energy when it comes to communication this week. I feel like it's going to be very, very stressed. And, you know, it's going to bring up a lot of, you know, I think suppressed energy, because you've been holding back with this Knight of Swords. Because the Knight of Swords, you know, when he gets angry, you know, he charges. All right, this being upside down, you know, this being upside down like this. You know, this Knight of Swords, And this Knight of Wands, it's just like you've been holding back because you don't want something to come to an end. So you're not saying anything. And again, Page of Swords, again, you're not going to say anything because it's going to start something, right? And it's going to start an argument. But it's already started something because this isn't, I owe you, you owe me this. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Hierophant here. At the end of the day, I feel as if everybody wants to do their own thing, especially you, Aries. So I don't see you conforming to someone else. And, whatever this situation is that is back and forth, because it's almost as if someone is keeping tabs on how much they do for you, and now, in that and keeping tabs, now it's unbalanced because there's definitely an imbalance when it comes to this relationship. Now, the final outcome here is the Page of Swords. All right, and it's reversed. Right? And, when we have to, say what we have to say, whether people like it or not is irrelevant. But you're an Aries, spit it out. Because the Nine of Wands, at some point you're going to have to cut this loss and kind of move on. And you're going to have to say what you have to say to this person. Because how long are you going to be quiet if they are over here treating you, with, this, counting thing? Well, I did this, and this, and this, so now you owe me this, and maybe you don't owe them anything. Anyway, it's one of these energies where this week, just be very careful. Nothing is free, okay? That's what I get with these two cards. You really needed something to come through. It came through, and now you're starting to see that it really cost you, Aries. So this week, you're going to be really, truly tested, to really kind of make a decision as to whether or not you are going to finally put your foot down on this situation. I feel like I want to pull another card for you, Aries. Welcome in, you guys. Welcome in, welcome in. Nice to have you all here. All right, Aries, I need a final outcome for you because, Five of Wands. See, again, I feel like you're going to have to cut your losses in this situation. It's just not worth it. Do you know what I mean? It's just if somebody is going to constantly dangle, a carrot over your head and say, well, I gave you this, but, you can't reach it and you're never going to be able to fill their needs. I feel that becomes about very codependent energy. Yeah, and you're going to lose in the end. All right, this is not a good situation. So the Five of Wands, again, reversed. It's like you don't feel like this is going to work anyway. The Page of Swords here, I know you don't want to say what you have to say, but the Nine of Wands coming in reversed. At some point, enough is enough. Do you know what I mean? And now I think you start to realize that you've created this codependent relationship in trying to create something that you were working on. And it's going to cost you more in the end. Because Ten of Pentacles here, it comes in reverse. It just seems to go south very quickly. So it might have been really great at the beginning, Aries, but, this week I think you learn a big lesson, that, when someone tries to promise you to do all kinds of things, there is always going to be a price at the end. Anyway, that's what I've got for you this week, Aries. Please take what works, leave what does not. Look at all you guys in the chat. Welcome in. Hey, hit that like button. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff really helps me out. It really, really, really does. And I'm happy to read some cards for you. And all I'm asking for is a like. So I'll help you, you help me, and everybody wins. Anyway, welcome in, you guys. I'm going to kind of clear the energies here and look at some of the questions you guys put in the chat and see if we can pull some cards. How's that? I love to pull cards. All right, let's see. I'm going back to the beginning here. Farina, you've been in here before. Welcome back. Antonia Grassi. Is Romania similar to Israel or the Vatican? I don't know. I really don't know. Aubrey. Will Precious rejoin library? Will he reunite with you? I don't know. Let's check that out. Pragya, can we take a look at your question? Is he going to rejoin library? I don't know what that means, but let's see what he thinks about you. All right, let's start with that. What does he think about you? Three of Cups. It's coming in reverse. So, I don't feel as if, he really, has a lot of fun when he's with you, because this is a very social energy and it's reversed. And it leaves you kind of feeling all one way or another. I mean, here's the Nine of Swords coming in reverse. So I just don't feel as if, this is a good connection, and he's not going to open up to you. I don't feel him ever really opening up to you. So I would let this one go. Honestly, listen, I always tell people, when someone's into you, right? If someone's into you, you know it. There's no question, right? And if you're over here questioning whether or not they're into you, the chances are they're not. Oh. Alright, let's see who else is out there. Hi, Chard. Thanks for the advice. We left her stranded in Iowa, like you said. You did. Well, as long as you got a thumb, I guess you can find a way home. Maribel, hola. Never seen you before, but I'll listen. Where are you streaming from? I am from New Mexico. Aubrey, you got a question? Do I go to church? Every day I go to church. I walk outside and I take a nice long walk and I sit in the sun. I say my prayers. That's my church. Good enough for me. Who else is out there? All right, Aubrey, you have a question. Was that your question, whether or not I go to church? Right? Listen, that sun rises every day for all of us. Not just for me. Every single person. When that sun comes up, I go out there and it makes me feel good. That's good for me. All right. All right, you guys, well, listen, if there is no one out there with any questions, I'm going to pop off and I'll be back. I'm going to do a reading for my Taurus gang. I'm going to try to get these readings out today. Maribel, will my sickness be gone once I take my steps to getting crowned? Well, let's see. What about Maribel's sickness? All right, Maribel, let's see what's coming out. Yes, look at this. You get a wish. It's going to be okay. I think, if you do the work, things will work out really, really well. This is such a positive card because I feel as if your wish is going to come true. And I love that. Why do in the summer a butterfly always falls on me? Because you probably have very gentle energy. Do you know what I mean? Animals, I bet you animals like you, children like you, when you have a very calm aura and a calm presence about you, the animals, they respond and just like that. So, Perna, your health isn't well either? Yeah, I'm happy for you, Maribel. I like to see good outcomes. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's nice. But I also like to tell the truth when I pull my cards. All right, Perna, let's see about your health. All right, 8 of Wands. I feel as if there's not going to be a lot of news in regards to your health. I don't feel as if, there's going to be a real change. All right, because here, you were asking whether or not it's going to be deteriorating. And I feel as if it could continue. We see these arrows going down. Eventually, though, I do see that it stops. So it reaches a point where, you kind of plateau. But yeah, it's going to continue down. I'm sorry about that. All right, Aubrey, you want a card? Let's get you a card. Aubrey would like a card. Hey, listen, there's 54 of you guys. Hit that like button. Simple, simple thing. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Ask me a question. We're pulling a card for Aubrey right now. Grateful, thankful for Aubrey. What messages do we have for Aubrey? We'll do this and then I'll pop off and pop back on. All right, Aubrey. We've got the Judgment card coming in reverse. So there's a situation that I feel you need to not return to. It's time to close the cycle. If you've been trying to give something another chance, trying to make something work, trying to make it happen, the Judgment card, when it comes in reverse like this, says don't do it anymore. It's enough. Let's move to the World card. This is the last card in the cycle of the tarot. You know, let's end this cycle and start new. So whatever it is you've been trying to keep going, it is time to let it go. All right, Aubrey, that's what I've got for you. Am I of native descent? I am not. Although I have many, 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 many very dear, dear friends that are natives. 62 of you guys. Welcome in, you guys. Dimple vlog. Like 5. What I selected in the Manjari Foundation. I don't know what that means. Oh, did that make sense? That message? Alright, listen. I'm going to pop off here, you guys. I know there's a bunch of you on, but I'm going to come right on back. And I am going to... You see an older woman standing near you. Bless you always in what you do. Oh, thank you, my ancestors. Thanks. I appreciate that. Yeah. You know, I'm about to go on a trip to Mexico. It's a very spiritual trip. And, you know, basically we are walking the road of the gods, you know, and trying to follow and live the way of my ancestors. That is my goal in my life. So, thank you. All right, you guys. Listen, I will be right back. All right, so stick around. Go get yourself a drink or something, and we'll come right back. And what I will be doing is I'm going to read for Taurus, and then I will open it up for some more questions. All right, so we'll go with that. So I'll see you in just a moment. Bye now.